America's food system is standing at a crossroads, where the choices made in fields today will determine what ends up on dinner plates tomorrow, how healthy rural communities remain, and whether future generations inherit fertile soil or exhausted land. As climate pressures rise, costs increase, and consumers demand better food, agriculture in the United States is being challenged to evolve faster than ever before. Sustainable agriculture is no longer a niche idea or a trend reserved for small farms and idealists. It has become a practical, science-backed response to real problems facing the 21st century United States, from soil degradation and water scarcity to economic instability for farmers and growing concerns about food quality. By rethinking how food is grown, processed, and distributed, sustainable practices offer a path that protects the environment while strengthening the economy and supporting the people who feed the nation. Sustainable agriculture in the modern United States is built on the idea that farming must meet current needs without undermining the ability of future generations to meet theirs. This means balancing productivity with environmental stewardship, economic viability, and social responsibility. Unlike conventional systems that often prioritize short-term yields through heavy reliance on synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and monocropping, sustainable agriculture looks at farms as living ecosystems. Soil, water, plants, animals, and people are all interconnected, and long-term success depends on keeping those relationships healthy. One of the most critical foundations of sustainable agriculture is soil health. Healthy soil is rich in organic matter, teeming with microorganisms, and capable of retaining water and nutrients. In many parts of the United States, decades of intensive tillage and chemical use have led to soil erosion, compaction, and nutrient depletion. Sustainable practices such as cover cropping, reduced tillage, and crop rotation are designed to rebuild soil rather than mine it. Cover crops like clover, rye, or vetch protect fields from erosion during the off-season, suppress weeds, and add organic matter back into the soil. Reduced tillage minimizes disturbance, allowing soil structure and microbial life to recover, while crop rotation breaks pest cycles and reduces the need for chemical inputs. Water management is another major concern in 21st century American agriculture. Agriculture is one of the largest consumers of freshwater in the country, and regions such as the Midwest and the West are facing increasing pressure from droughts and declining aquifers. Sustainable irrigation practices aim to use water more efficiently and protect water quality. Techniques like drip irrigation, soil moisture monitoring, and precision watering deliver water directly to plant roots instead of wasting it through runoff or evaporation. Buffer strips and wetlands help filter agricultural runoff before it reaches rivers and lakes, reducing pollution and protecting aquatic ecosystems. Climate change has added urgency to the adoption of sustainable agriculture practices. Rising temperatures, shifting rainfall patterns, and more frequent extreme weather events are already affecting crop yields and livestock health across the United States. Sustainable farming systems are often more resilient because they emphasize diversity and adaptability. Farms that grow a variety of crops are less vulnerable to the failure of a single one. Agroforestry systems that integrate trees with crops or livestock can provide shade, reduce wind damage, and sequester carbon. By increasing organic matter in the soil, sustainable practices also enhance the soil's ability to store carbon, making agriculture part of the solution to climate change rather than a major contributor. Economic sustainability is just as important as environmental protection. Many American farmers operate on thin margins and face rising costs for fuel, fertilizer, and equipment. Sustainable agriculture can improve farm profitability by reducing dependence on expensive external inputs and opening access to new markets. Practices such as integrated pest management rely on biological controls and careful monitoring instead of routine pesticide use, saving money while protecting beneficial insects. Direct-to-consumer models like farmers' markets, community-supported agriculture programs, and farm-to-school initiatives allow farmers to capture more value from their products and build stronger relationships with their communities. Technology plays a crucial role in advancing sustainable agriculture in the United States. Precision agriculture tools use data from satellites, drones, and sensors to help farmers apply inputs only where they are needed and in the right amounts. This reduces waste, lowers costs, and minimizes environmental impacts. Advances in plant breeding have also produced crop varieties that are more resistant to pests, diseases, and drought, reducing the need for chemical interventions. When used thoughtfully, technology can complement traditional ecological knowledge and make sustainability more achievable at scale. Livestock management is another area where sustainable practices are reshaping American agriculture. Concentrated animal feeding operations have raised concerns about animal welfare, water pollution, and antibiotic resistance. Sustainable livestock systems emphasize pasture-based grazing, proper manure management, and humane treatment of animals. Rotational grazing allows livestock to move between pastures, giving grass time to recover and improving soil fertility naturally. Well-managed pastures can store carbon, reduce erosion, and support biodiversity, while healthier animals often require fewer medical interventions. Social sustainability is sometimes overlooked but is essential for the long-term success of agriculture in the United States. Farm labor conditions, rural community vitality, and equitable access to healthy food all play a role in defining a truly sustainable system. Supporting small and mid-sized farms helps keep rural economies alive and preserves agricultural knowledge passed down through generations. Programs that improve access to fresh produce in urban and low-income communities address food insecurity and public health challenges at the same time. Education and extension services are also critical, helping farmers adopt new practices and adapt to changing conditions. Policy and public support strongly influence the direction of American agriculture. Government programs that reward conservation, fund research, and provide technical assistance can accelerate the transition to sustainable practices. Incentives for soil conservation, renewable energy on farms, and diversified cropping systems help reduce the financial risks farmers face when changing their operations. At the same time, consumer choices matter. Growing demand for sustainably produced food sends a powerful signal to the market and encourages more farmers to adopt responsible practices. Sustainable agriculture in the 21st century United States is not about rejecting productivity or modernity. It is about redefining success to include long-term resilience, environmental health, and human well-being. By working with natural systems instead of against them, American farmers can continue to feed a growing population while protecting the land and water that make agriculture possible. The transition requires knowledge, investment, and collaboration across farmers, researchers, policymakers, and consumers, but the rewards are substantial. As the nation looks ahead, sustainable agriculture offers a vision of farming that is productive yet responsible, innovative yet grounded in ecological principles. It reflects an understanding that the future of food is inseparable from the future of the environment and rural communities. In embracing sustainable practices, the United States has the opportunity to lead by example, proving that agriculture can thrive in harmony with nature while meeting the demands of a changing world.